Every bed has a sweet spot on it. I call them sweet spots because you'll end up finding one spot on that bed when you take a bunch of casts, and I kind of piece it apart each bed, and every bed's different. There'll be one cast where that fish does not want that bait. And if you can keep making that same cast, you'll eventually agitate that fish in the hitting. And sometimes you won't be able to get her on one presentation, so I usually start up with this reins ring crawl. I'll work her for a little bit, and if she won't take it, I'll give her, once she's really mad, once I know she's mad, maybe she'll hit it a couple times but not really quite take the bait, I'll switch up my presentation, give her something a different look, and that usually triggers them to bite. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna just keep working her a little bit, get her a little bit more mad than she is right now, but she's definitely getting closer. She's not swimming off the bed as much as she was. And as long as I keep making that same cast, eventually she's gonna get mad and grab it. I'm gonna try giving her a switch up. She looks like she's mad now. She's hit it a couple times. What I'll do is I'll just take a Reins Legend tube on a drop shot rig with a short leader and put it right in there. We'll see if she hits. She hit it. I'll throw it in one more time. She is not happy. There she is. And that Legend tube, I lost my weight in the tube, but that Legend tube is what triggered that fish. It's a male. I thought it was a female, but that triggered that fish into biting. So I worked her for a little bit with the Reins ring crawl, and then I threw that Legend tube and 2 casts, and I got it to trigger. So let that one go right back on the bed. Another thing you guys got to pay attention to is the water clarity where you're fishing. Generally, the clearer the water, the deeper the fish will spawn. I've caught smallies as deep as 14 foot of water in really clear situations. Most of the time, you're catching them anywhere from 3 to 6 foot, with the bigger fish always being a little bit deeper than the rest. Nice one. That's another nice one. Finally found the sweet spot. There was 2 beds next to each other. A lot of water to cover. Oh, got her. That's a nice one. That's a big, long smallie. And she tore up that ring crawl. There's no claws left on it. That's a beauty. Oh, she mouthed it. I'm gonna work her. I'm not gonna set the hook early. Just shake it in place. Some small hops and just keep making that same cast. Once you find that area she doesn't like, Keep making that same cast. Oh, it's amazing how fast they are sometimes. Got her. Boy, she's fighting. It's a nice smallie. I just had a worker, you know. Made the same cast. And she started mouthing it. And the more I threw in there, the harder she hit it. And I finally got her to eat it good. It's a nice fish. I'll let her go right back to her nest. Got it. Boy, I worked that one. Such a light bite, man. If you didn't have braid, it would be hard to feel it, and I could look in the bed too and see her ever so often. There's a good one. Long and skinny. She dropped her egg. She's just sitting on the nest. That's a nice fish. I finally got her mad. Ate that reins ring crawl. Nice smallie. This one's aggressive. That's a nice one. Loving that ring crawl.